The pollution is one of the most serious problems we suffer, and it gets worse every day. It is the cause of 7 million deaths a year, according to the last study carried out by the OMC. The disappearance of various species, the deterioration of the health of many people, the global demand, and the recharge of aquifer among many other things. And all this seems not to be enough to make the rulers take effective measures to curb this really. Unfortunately, they only active when alerts are triggered because weather conditions or pollen emission have caused a pollution peak. And as those alerts disappear, all the provisions are undone. Imagínense, imagínense.
Hi, I come to talk about the global warming because it is one of the most important consequences of the pollution, and in my opinion is the worst. To be able to talk about of the consequences of global warming, we must first know one of the main causes. The causes of global warming are the burning of fossil fuels, the increased greenhouse gases, the excessive use of fertilizers, the excessive waste production, and the deforestation of jungles and forests. The consequences of the global warming are melting of the glaciers, drought, disappearance of the species of animals and plants, floods, effects in agriculture and livestock, and fire forestry. It's really important try to mitigate the global warming because many people thinking that they don't will not suffer, but it's true in a different way because you can be affected in this moment, but in a critic situation, no one is safe.
Ingrid Mendes. I am going to talk about the environment problems caused by environment pollution. Climate change is one of the biggest problems. The increase since the 19th century in greenhouse gas emission to the atmosphere due to human activities is causing the Earth to undergo climate change. Pollution is the second problem. Environment pollution causes negative impacts on the ecosystems and various diseases, alteration and reduction in the life experience in millions of people around the world. Uh, Pollutants are very diverse and causes more and more health problems even before birth. The third topic is the energy. The increasing consumption of energy worldwide and the continuous of fossil fuels generated various environment impacts and are worrisome for human development in the coming decades. The next topic is extinction of species and loss of biodiversity. Scientists have been worrying for years about the risk of endangered species and the loss of biodiversity trash. The global generation of garbage in cities will be double that of the today in 2020. 2025, um, and more than triple that in 2100. This is indicated by a study in the Journal Nature, which affirms that it is the fastest producing environment pollution. If where is not probability treated, especially hazardous waste, it can cause a wide range of damage to the environment of humans. And the last topic is recycling. In addition to alleviating this problem, it avoids the use of new raw materials and therefore reduces the environment impact. And thank you for your attention, and peace and love.
Environmental pollution in our modern times is the topic of interest. Not for nothing in Italy claims sight of consequence of environmental pollution will be a compulsory subject in the public school. We cannot continue to ignore in the issue of environmental pollution, which is a scientific issue in the world. Since many people believe that environmental pollution only occurs in the air and is innate, it also occurs in river, on land, and in the food. And the worst things in that environmental pollution is a phenomenon that directly affects and indirectly that health populations, not only humans beings. This is also altered the balance of ecosystems, and there is at issues that must be treated as a priority, but that governmentals in many parts of the world unfortunately ignore.